And we are live, and Twitter is not working again.
What do you mean Twitter's not
It
working
just
again?
said an error occurred on Twitter. This is usually temporary. Wait a moment and try again.
I don't have such notifications.
Yeah,
well, hello everybody. This is the Actually Just RAGIN vlog. It's the vlog about everything, and today we've got a double package. It may not be what you think it is, but it might be. I don't know. So I suppose while you guys are tuning in and Nita is troubleshooting her Twitter account and jumping back in here, I suppose I should let you know that we are only live streaming to Facebook and Facebook is butt. So we're going to live stream to Facebook until the end of the month, and then we're going to be streaming directly to YouTube and Twitter. So if you're on Facebook and you want to follow us, get over to YouTube, hit the button, and let me see. Let me find our intro, and we'll be right back after this.
Ragin. Asian.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Actually Just RAGIN vlog. Hey, Nita, I think I added your Twitter again.
Oh, okay.
Let me drop the card here and say hello. Hello. Today has been kind of a slow and steady day for me. I don't know about you, Nita.
It's been a day.
It's been a day. I know. You want to talk about it or no?
I don't care. We can talk. Whatever.
Yeah, talk. I saw something on your Facebook feed, and I was just like, yeah, I'm going to leave you alone for a couple of hours. Let you do what you're going to do. And then I did a few of my own things, decided to take a geriatric nap, and I'm back.
You do.
I do.
Like you need an excuse for that.
I don't, but I like saying it. I don't know why. It makes me feel like Geritol. It's terrible. So, don't dox yourself, Nita.
I know. I just thought it as I was pulling my hands back.
We've got a package from Hazzum Productions, Tina McElhinney, Rodney Fyke. I suspect I know what it is. I cannot wait. Are you opening up the package now?
Well, yeah.
Might as well. What, are we just getting it over with? What about like savoring the moment and just?
I'm just opening this box, dude.
And there are things in here. So Tina had been in contact with me. She said whatever I want to use in this for Luke's auction.
She might have sent me yours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I was only supposed to have one thing.
Oh. Well, let me see. Unless it's for the auction.
Oh, this is awesome.
Could be for the auction. Hey, what do you think? What you think, Nita?
I think that I think that Pitter Patter being one of the first things I ever saw of theirs, and the way that I met Rodney and Tina really threw me off about Rodney, because I was thinking like Rodney, oh sweet Saint Rodney, the talker, the dude that talks to cats and yada yada, right? But I should have known better. Because I saw Rodney, and Rodney hangs out with somebody, and because he hangs out with that particular person, I should have known Rodney had a naughty side. I should have known when I saw him playing with Russell Allen that he wasn't Saint Rodney. Oh my gosh.
Not Saint Rodney.
No. That's a different Rodney.
I gotta know what you got, because
okay,
I got my
open your plastic. Look.
Oh, yes, I do have that. And it says, not for little kids. Ha ha ha. The bad little. Oh, this is new to me.
This is adorable too.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't wait to. You know what? I might actually. There's a bunch of stuff in here. Well, no, there was a glare. I couldn't see it.
I didn't. We don't. Need
All I
to.
can say is that I see Plumber's Crack on the cover of the book.
Oh,
so that's
look.
awesome.
People love us. Thanks for all you do, Tina. Oh, Tina, thank you.
I love those little handwritten notes in there.
Oh wow,
I got stickers.
lots of stickers.
That's cool. So,
Chippy!
But like I said, when I talked to Tina, she said if there's anything in here that I want to use for the auction, that she would
magnet.
be sending
Nice.
those. Okay. Let's see. I love these stickers. Did you get the stickers?
Oh, dude, I got so many stickers.
Look at that.
Look, I got
Stickers.
stickers coming up my butt.
I've
Look.
got my Chippy window cling. Oh, Chippy. Why'd you have to play in the road? Why? That's awesome. Roadkill Rampage. Yes. Got
I hadn't
this
even
all
got to
fun
the
stuff.
comics.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know. I should probably get to that. So what I wanted to do was when I saw Pitter Patter, and it actually made me squeal a little bit. I admit it. I did that.
It was a genuine squee, and I let it slide.
And Nita's eyebrow, I think, shot through her forehead. She's like, "Did you just do that?" I'm like, "We will never speak of this again." But
yet here we are. You brought it up.
I brought it up. I couldn't help myself. So, Pitter Patter.
Hey, I got that too. But look, I got some Roadkill Rampage, some Pitter Patter.
I got it. Peanut
And
pudding
me too. Stop trying to see. You finally get a package at the same time, and you just got to rush to show yours first. I'll just sit here with my books by myself.
Oh man. So I will probably, because I got Pitter Patter so that I can enjoy that with my granddaughter, and I have peanut pudding and jelly here also. And hey Tina, I'll probably put this up for auction. Just letting you know, because it's for Luke Stone's art and swag bag benefit auction, and we have a little video for that. Nita, we should probably play that. Do you want to let it run through the end, or do you want to stop it when Luke begins?
Nah, I like hearing his voice.
All right, let's do that then.
Because it's been a minute.
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, this is Meredith Loughran at RAGIN AVC. We're organizing an art and swag bag auction to help one of our fellow indie creators and his family after a near-death experience with COVID-19. After months in the ICU under a drug-induced coma, our good friend Luke Stone is in a rehabilitation facility. He and his family need your help with continued thoughts and prayers, but also to help make ends meet. My personal connection with Luke is through friendship, but he's also the person who gave me my very first comic book writing credit in Hybrids, the Sons of God's trade paperback, Trash Day. This special live stream event is scheduled for November 13th and 14th, and we'll be updating our website with a catalog of items up for auction. If you wish to donate art, books, or a goodie bag, contact Nita Lanning or me at raginabc@gmail.com. Please share this out with your friends and help spread the word. As a community, we might not be able to help everyone, but we can try, one person at a time.
Hey, thanks for sticking around. My name's Luke Stone. I'm the writer and artist behind Hybrids. First, I want to give a heartfelt thank you to everyone who has supported this project over the years and who has been along the journey with me. You see, the very first time that I really ever wrote a script was Hybrids 1. And the first time I really did any kind of digital art was with Hybrids 1 and some of the concept art for that. But hopefully you will enjoy the journey of this story as I grew not only as a writer and an artist, but also as an individual in my in my own life in all aspects, because it definitely was a journey, and some of those things found their way into the pages of of this story. I've tried to put a little piece of myself in all of it, and I've tried to put a little piece of all the people that I've been able to meet along my own personal journey in it as well, so that there's something there for everybody to connect with. Thank you again for making it to the end of this video, and I look forward to not only just being able to give you this story, but also to meet you one day, hopefully in person, or at least through some kind of contact where we can share kind of our love for comics and our love for the medium. So have a great day, and God bless you.
And we're back. Nita,
What?
did you see the little chippy window cling?
I did.
It's got dates on it.
It does. It's sad.
2018 to 2020. No. Why?
It was just a little guy.
You're stupid. Stay out of the road. Look both ways. All right. So with Luke Stone, the benefit auction, we do have things that are coming in. Thank you for everybody who has donated. We will be updating the website as things come in, images and things like that, all the good stuff. And if you are interested in donating, we are taking those donations until this 7th. So if you are committing to something, you can send me photographs up until then. If you are willing to ship directly, that is up to you. If you are more comfortable shipping to me, and then I can do auction fulfillment, that's fine as well. But go to RAGINAVC.com, and that first site, the first page that you get to, has all the information as far as the auction, what we need from you if you are donating, and there's also ways to direct donate to Beth's Cash App.
Mm-hmm.
And the GoFundMe is there as well. We also vetted that to make sure that it is legit, and the family knows about it, so that is good. That is always good. So from Hazzum Productions to Tina and Rodney, thank you.
Yeah, that was awesome.
For our package. I love it. I love it.
And tons of fun stuff.
I cannot wait to let's see. Oh man, if I'm gonna put these aside for the auction, I might not. Probably should not open them and put my grubby paws on them. Oh well, it is what it is. It's for the good. It's for the good stuff. It's for the good of many. Anyway, tonight, we are speaking once again with Mr. Robert A. Multari, and he's bringing along a special guest, Mog Park, which we told her, I'm like, please draw, or please do art or painting or whatever,
right,
while we're on the show, so that we can see the process in the making. I love that. I love watching artists draw, and there are plenty of you guys out there who do your live draws, which I think is really cool. And honestly, if you are kind of new, it might be something that you try once in a while. I mean, I'm not saying like launch a whole podcast or anything like that.
No.
You know, stay busy with your art, but when you practice like that, when you're drawing and talking at the same time, you're kind of getting trained for the convention circuit.
Yeah.
Think about that, because you're going to have
especially
noise.
Weirdo artist types.
Yeah. So you're going to have, when you're sitting at a convention table and you're doing, whether it's commissioned art or just trying to keep busy, it's different for an artist, because you have that where it's something visual that people coming up to your table can see that you're busy, and they may want to talk to you. And for me, when I'm writing something, I have to stop and engage. I can't continue writing because I'll start transcribing what we're talking about. But for an artist, if you can practice doing that while you're talking, that's kind of really good training for when you are at a live event and engaging with people while you stay busy. So, yes, Mel is tuning in, and so is George. Hello. Mog said that she was going to do that so she can art while we spend an hour with Rob and Mog this evening at 9 p.m. Eastern. Make sure that you head over to our YouTube channel and give that a subscribe. Yes, Mel is saying that she needs to work on 2 covers with a deadline of October 31st. So she doesn't have a lot of
yeah.
time.
Mm-mm.
She's going to be burning the midnight oil, but
She
I
can
don't.
burn it with us if she wants to.
Yeah, yeah. We'll probably be doing that. I don't know. Today's been a sleepy day, but it's also been the weather change. It's getting cooler and more comfortable, so my windows are open. I'm getting fresh air in the house. It's really nice. And at some point, I know I'm going to have to put on socks.
And I'm depressed as fuck, so I just slept the day away.
I know. It sucks when we miss people that we love, and there's no way to really visit them. We can just kind of talk to them. You know, I do that with my dad. My dad's right here. I know that seems morbid to some, but he and I are close, and I talk every day to him. And it's weird, those little things, like when you pulled out the sleeping bags and you said that you could smell him still. For me, when I see the clock and it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 12:34, every time I see that, I'm like, I hear his voice going 1, 2, 3, 4. There was something about like the clock when it did that. So I'm reminded of him every day. And it's weird because I'll just look at the clock and there it is.
No,
So-
see, like I'm trying to grow up and responsibly grieve because
There's no way to. How do you responsibly grieve?
well, one of the things I did was before we even went to the memorial service was I went through the house and I like took every picture and everything and I put it all away. I didn't even want to look.
It's hard. I have done the same thing. My father has been gone for 11 years. And whenever I look at old photo albums and I start thinking about all the things that he hasn't seen, like his great granddaughter, and it's just like, I just want to well up. You know, I mean, like I feel my throat constricting and stuff like that. And I'm like, no, all of these things, you know, and it's like, I wonder what he would think of my comics journey. It makes me wonder because he's been my biggest supporter of everything. But I bet you that the proud moment would have been me holding up my book.
Oh, my papa would have been so proud of everything just simply because my mother hates it.
For spite. Yes. Yeah, Mel, you went through the weather change last week. Bad sinuses. And he's got socks on now. Yeah, I'm looking forward to sock weather. You know why? Do you know why?
Because you like socks.
I like funky socks, and I got some from Misfits Clubhouse. I'm getting those funky socks. We had a great interview with
it was awesome.
Matt Knowles and Steph Cannon last night. If you missed it, go over there and check it out. We were talking about the business, all right? The business side of things. Their genesis story, how they got together, and how the hell Matt has been able to incorporate his music background with comics and prose and wrapping it all into a business. Because I'm telling you right now, as a small business owner, I grew up with a small family business. I'm married into one. I had my own bricks and mortar. I've done online stuff. It's not easy. And you need one master, basically. And sometimes it is at the peril of your marriage. Not a joke. Not a joke. You can be only married to one bitch at a time, okay? And for them to be able to incorporate all of those things and build up their brand in Symmetry Creations,
Right.
It's pretty impressive. You know, and incorporating the music into what they love. And it's just the best of all worlds, but not without its challenges. Sleep, for example. And he wasn't kidding when he said, what did he say? Like 26,
They don't sleep.
26/8. 26/8. Yeah, 26 hours a week, 8 days a week. 28 hours a day, 8 days a week. Yeah, it's ridiculous, but that's what you do when you are trying to build up something. So definitely check out that interview. It was a lot of fun, much information, and we had a lot of fun talking about Misfits Clubhouse and the change from doing kind of like steampunk, you know, and then going into like a children's book, and they're bringing their personality to it, and it's all ages, and for the young at heart. So I'm looking forward to that too. It's a lot of fun. It looks like a lot of fun.
You ready for some seasonally appropriate bumps?
Yes, let's do it.
Greetings, ghouls and boils. I'm the Ghoul Master, a loving homage to horror anthology narrators of yesteryear. Wait, I'm an homage? Why didn't anybody tell me? You'll hear from my agent about this. But first, let's get to the heart of the matter. I'm here to tell you about the new horror anthology, Memoirs of the Morbid, on Kickstarter in time for Halloween. Memoirs of the Morbid is a black and white homage to classic horror comics from the 40s and 50s, containing 5 self-contained stories by some of the best indie comic creators out there. There's that word again. I better not find out homage is an insult. Anyways, Memoirs of the Morbid is completely done and ready to go to the printer. The comic will be on Kickstarter until Halloween, so don't make a grave mistake by missing it.
I don't know if I can pull off the laugh today. I just don't know. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could. Memoirs of the Morbid by Grant Lankard has just reached goal. They've got 51 hours to go. And yeah. So it ends on Halloween at 9 p.m. Eastern. Make sure that you guys check it out. It's got 60 plus pages, black and white anthology stories from Brian K. Morris. We've got a story from Grant Lankard in there as well, and a few other creative teams. So go check it out. 'Tis the season after all. It is the season. Do we have anything in season?
We have a couple of things.
That's in season?
Ready?
I guess. Let's do it. Green has got 8 days left, just past the first stretch goal and onward to the next one. And the image that you're seeing right now is a very limited Halloween special cover that is, it's limited to only 30. And from the last count, I believe 10 are gone. They are claimed. So if you want this cover by Steph Wilson and colors by Carrie Ann, head over to the grade campaign and put that into your add-ons. Once 30 are claimed, that's it. They're gone. Yes. So make sure that you get over there and give that some love. And of course, we've got all the links and stuff like that in our show notes and the show description. So wherever it is you're tuning in from, get over to YouTube and you will see that in the description. Give it some love. If you backed it, thank you. If not, share it out. I honestly, you guys, I wish that I could back everything.
I know, dude.
There are so many things, and it's getting tough out there. Because to what Nita was saying yesterday, we've kind of trained ourselves to think, okay, the end of the year, people are doing Christmas shopping. Nobody really buys Christmas, nobody stuffs the Christmas stockings with comic books or put it under the tree. I'm like, why not? You know, I mean, am I the boring one that will send like a pile of age appropriate books to people? I don't know. Maybe I am. I don't know if it's strange or not. But you know, so they kind of got out of the habit of nobody's shopping on Kickstarter or Indiegogo, so why launch? And then it just seemed like all of a sudden this year it flipped. They're like, well, nobody's been doing
everybody
it. Everybody
noticed that, nobody's doing it there's a lull during the holiday season, so we're not gonna. And then all of a sudden everybody's like, oh, hey, there's a lull, let's throw our Kickstarter.
and honestly, it's like, okay, fine, turn it around, make lemonade out of lemons. You know, if somebody's been naughty and stuff like that, instead of coal, throw them a comic book.
Like,
I know that sounds awful, but they might actually enjoy it, you know?
This is the longest my curated list has ever been, ever.
I know. It's ridiculous.
Like,
and
it goes
on top
off
of that,
screen, and I have to scroll and scroll and scroll. So your dog's talking. The kids are screaming. I'm not muting for the kids. You don't
I can't stand it. I cannot stand barky dogs, and I've had this dog forever and ever. I think she's animatronics. I swear. This is my friend Jerry's way of punishing me for something. I don't know what I did. I thought we were friends, Jerry. I thought we were friends.
Hey, we got one more seasonally appropriate bump.
What do we have?
Well, we gotta show some love to Tina and Rodney, who showed us a bunch of love earlier. So
do it.
you're muted. Just a talking. Just a.
Let me show you something, okay?
Okay.
We saw the chippy. We saw that chippy got its wings, okay? And this is a pinup by Adam Fields. I think there's a common theme here with the squirrels. What's up with the squirrels, Rodney?
Chippy
What
gonna
have the
die. That's the
squirrels-
common theme.
What have the squirrels done to you, Rodney? This is in Roadkill Rampage 1. The second one is up on Kickstarter right now. Make sure that you give that some love. And you can get
excited. There's so much stuff in there. Tina's awesome. Rodney's awesome. Tina's awesomer.
Tina is the woman behind the artist.
Man, right?
She's the one that makes it look all easy. And it's not. It's not. Mm. So kudos to her, because not only is she working full time, you know, she is she's on him. And I was like, you know what? I'm like, Tina, you need to get on camera too. I kind of challenged her too, Nita. Kind of
we did totally.
Not as bad as I did. Not as bad as I did with you. You know, I didn't challenge her to get on camera every single day, but she is getting on camera some more. And why not? You know, she goes to the conventions and stuff like that, and she's selling just as much. Get your face out there, girl. You're right. Behind every good creator is a good manager. That's what I want. That's my story, and I'm sticking.
You're
with
the best manager.
No, I thought you managed me.
Oh, is that how this works?
Yes.
I don't even understand the dynamics of this relationship. That's why it's so complicated.
But it works. I don't know. It's a hot mess. Michael San Martino is in the house. Welcome. George Medina's here. Hey, George. We got something for you, too. Don't we, Nita? We've got a little bump.
Oh, yeah? A little one?
Yes.
Well, there's two, so which one, Mer?
Catch the Craze podcast, man. We got to get them to 1,000 subscribers.
It's Monty Moore. I'm a 30-year comics veteran in comics, games, and movies, and you've been watching one of my absolute favorite podcasts, Catch the Craze.
You are watching Catch the Craze.
What am I listening to?
And you're listening to Catch the Craze.
Where are all the indies at?
A Catch the Craze podcast. What are you watching?
I'm watching Catch the Craze.
What are you going to do?
Subscribe now to Catch the Craze, the #1 show online for independent.
Have you subscribed to?
You are an independent. Catch the craze. Making moves on your own. Catch the craze. On your grind in the streets. Catch the craze. Join the movement. Catch the craze.
Now, I don't know if that is George or Sam singing, I want a theme song, guys. Don't we want a theme song for Ragin? Yeah, we do.
I mean, do we need a theme
No,
song?
you know what? We're not cool like that.
We're not. We're really
No,
not.
I'm a walking Geritol.
Heck, everybody
advertising.
leave and go
Advertisement.
subscribe to Sam and George. They're worth your time.
They're worth your time. We don't know why you tune into us.
No, like, I don't even know why I'm here. Sometimes I'm like, "Oh, shit, I'm out."
Come back. Nita, come back. Really, George, only time he sings is in the shower. So that's got to be Sam then, with those sultry vocal cords. Ow!
No, Meredith. Down, girl.
No.
Down.
And we will tell Mog that behind every good creator is a very good manager. Of course, because the creatives, they need time to create, while like the analytical, the planners and stuff like that, they're like, okay, you need to be here, here, and here. You have the greatest impact here. We're going to this convention, and here's your schedule for the podcast. Have fun. Boot them out the door, right?
Bye.
And they're like, no, I don't want to. I just want to draw. It's like, no, go. It's for your own good. Trust me. That's kind of like what we do in a way.
Yeah. All I wanted to do is sleep today. Meredith won't let me.
It's one of those days. It's sleepy. I mean, honestly, it's a nice day for hot cocoa, crazy socks, and napping, I guess.
Oh
Right?
my god. Yeah, I could slap you.
What?
Nothing.
What'd I say?
Yeah, I'm bitching because you won't let me nap. And then you're like, oh, it's a great day for hot cocoa, crazy socks, and napping.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm up.
You have time. You have time before our interview
I
this
gotta go to
evening.
the grocery store now.
You have to go to the grocery
Yeah,
store.
the kids want some jack-o'-lanterns and I want some pumpkin seeds. So, yeah.
Oh, Mel's got mocha latte right now. That sounds good. The other night we were watching something and Mog was in the background doing art, and I was just like, yeah, I feel like some ghetto mocha. And she's like, ghetto mocha, what is that? And I said, well, I take my instant coffee that's left over from the day and I heat it up with some hot cocoa and I mix it all up, and there you go. Ghetto mocha.
And then she's like, oh, I do that all the time.
I do that all the time. She's like, why is that ghetto? I'm like, because I'm cheating. That's not how you make real mocha. So, yeah. I suppose that I can read another story. I'm out of the little 99-word stories,
I
you guys.
suppose we could go then.
I suppose I should read a little. Nita, where are you going? You got to get your little blanket.
Oh, you hear my
Story
kids?
time.
You hear my kids?
Do I hear your kids? No, I don't, actually. From the Compendium of Dread. This is available. I have physical copies, and it is also available on Amazon. So if you're at all interested, you can contact me for a numbered and signed version, or you can go over to Amazon and order your own. Fine, be that way. You don't want my signature? I get it. I'm not famous or anything like that. Nobody loves me. I'll go eat worms, which I've done. Speaking of eating crazy things, Nita, we still have crickets somewhere. She doesn't love me anymore.
I'm sorry, I got tied up in auction business. What up?
Oh, auction. Yes, yes. Somebody donating or wanting information?
It's JD. He wants to tell us what he wants to donate. So.
Ooh, okay. So, anybody who's interested in donating to the benefit art and swag bag auction can head over to raginavc.com and check it out. We're looking for auction items, whether or not if you have like a package that you want to do, if you want to auction individually, or if you want to do it as a package, you can. We need images so that I can update the website. Let us know what a fair starting bid is. And if you want to ship to me, great. We can do that for auction fulfillment. Or if you are going to ship directly, let us know what the shipping costs will be and whether or not you are interested in shipping international. So our US friends, if you don't want to ship international, I need to know that. So we put it up on the website. The purpose of the website is so that you can see everything that is going up for auction.
Well, if we're doing it like the winner of the auction is responsible for shipping, then it shouldn't matter if the guys want to ship internationally or not.
But they're
the winner.
Yeah, right? Yeah. I mean, it is the responsibility of the winner. I guess it would be up to them. But I think just because if somebody's doing fulfillment and stuff, I know shipping to England, you have to do the whole VAT tax and all that shit. Who wants to do that? So
nobody.
I mean, really,
that's why you UK guys can.
I know. Sorry, guys, we love you.
In Australia.
And Australia, and I don't know. I mean, not to pick on our neighbors to the south, but I've heard in the past that packages often don't make it when it hits Mexico. I don't know. So however you guys want to do that, let me know. All right. So it's really up to the person who is putting up for auction, whether or not they want to ship international, because there are issues that they may or may not want to deal with. So anyway, I've got a story here. It is not the 99-word story. It's going to be one of the little flash fiction bits, and it's called The Lingering Dream. Let me tell you a little bit about The Lingering Dream before I actually read this thing, okay? This was an actual dream that I had, and it stuck with me for days because it was like one of those reoccurring dreams over a period of a couple of days, and it scared the hell out of me. So I don't know what the heck, but that's the story behind this one. The chilly evening felt sinister as it was black as a moonless night in the dead of winter. Silence. There was no sound at all, not even the whisper of breath from my own body. How can one explain the feeling of being fully immersed and strangely disconnected? Because as I stood upon the soft grass, which remained cool to the touch and moist from the evening dew, this did not feel like my experience. It was more like seeing and feeling things through someone else. The wind picked up and I could see my bare feet and a wisp of a white nightgown billowing and gently whipping around me. Standing there in the middle of the long hallway with no doors, I peered in and saw dark shadows zigzagging in the distance. The darkness was so black that it was disconcerting that something even darker could be seen moving through its pitched gloom. Reaching out to get my bearing, I tried to touch the wall, but that was always just beyond reach. I could hear the hum of chanting off in the distance, but could not quite make out the words they spoke. Contented to stand still, yet compelled to move forward, I followed the voices until I could hear better. The darkness enveloped me, caressed me. The chanting became louder and I could not backtrack even if I tried, for my feet were no longer touching the ground. Instead, I felt the weightlessness of being levitated into a cavernous room surrounded by women in dark robes and hoods that hid their faces in the shadows. Even entity each entity holding a large candle before them. They stood at an equal distance from one another, spread out in an intricately placed pattern, a pattern which I did not recognize from my view, but suspected any observer from the sky could plainly see. Their mouth never moved, yet their chants were constant and hypnotic, growing ever louder in my mind. I continued to float toward the center of the gathering, where a dark pedestal stood. Placed upon it was a heavy-looking pewter goblet that rang with its leaden song. It vibrated and beckoned me closer. Ba-dump, ba-dump, ba-dump. My heartbeat felt low in my chest and quickened, so intermingled with excitement and fear that I could not tell one feeling from another except for the tightening in my throat and the fleeting flip and twist in my belly. I reached out to the goblet, touched it, and felt its cold surface. My fingers ran down the intricate designs, tracing the smooth ridges around the stem until they came to rest upon the base. The chanting continued with hushed whispers in my mind, thus raising the small hairs on the back of my neck. Cupping the bowl with both hands, I paused and admired the cool metal and weight of the goblet. Mesmerized, I peered into the glass and found a liquid too thick to be juice or wine. Its color was dark purple to be almost black. My stomach flipped. This couldn't be. Or could it be? The chanting continued, but instead of a distant sound, the whispered recitations were succinct. If you drink the blood, you will be a witch. If you drink the blood, you will be a witch. My hands shook. Breathing deeply, I lifted the goblet closer to my lips, but I could not smell the distinct earth and metallic scent of blood, though I held my suspicions of the bowl's contents. Why I was called to this dark place? I could drink freely as the robed and hooded women chanted. There was no sense of pressure, just a choice to drink or no. The cold rim touched my lips. I woke from the dream and breathed in as if I had been held underwater for too long. My room was dark, but I did not want to awaken the household, so I let the lights off. My legs and hands were shaking so bad I could barely make it down my hallway to the bathroom, but even during this brief transit, I heard the chanting clearly echo. If you drink the blood, you will be a witch. Once in the bathroom, I closed the door and flipped the switch. My eyes were dilated from fear, my face more pale than usual. What's this about? I whispered. But my voice seemed too loud to my own ears in the silence of the house. I turned on the faucet and splashed some water on my face. I'm awake and I can still hear the chanting. I don't know how long I stood there, quaking in my own company, afraid to go back to sleep because I wasn't entirely sure if I was awake or dreaming within the dream. A quick, urgent knock on the door interrupted me. You almost done in there? I gotta go. My sister brushed past me with a cursory glance once I opened the door. I looked back into the mirror to see someone older staring back at me. As the remnants of my dream dissipated, something felt different, as if I had experienced some kind of internal shift, which cannot be explained. I saw another woman in the mirror, invisible to all but me. At that moment, I could not recall if I drank from the goblet or not. I simply knew that I was different, and sleep would elude me for the rest of the night. The end. And that was The Lingering Dream from the Compendium of Dread. I hope you guys enjoyed story time. We shall have one more story tomorrow, perhaps. And then we're going to take our Halloween party, and we will premiere that on Halloween, where I also did a reading. Nita, what are you working on? I see what you're doing. She's getting ready to smoke. Getting ready to smoke some funky stuff. No? You're on mute. I can't hear you.
I don't smoke any funky stuff. Oh, only the best. Only the best.
Only the best stuff.
All right. So JD is donating 2 amazing packages. All right. So check it out. He's thinking 2 sets that would be comprised of issues 1 through 8, Passing Queens, and we were just passing through, plus a pin and a triple extra large T-shirt, and there would be 2 sets of those.
Ooh.
I'm like, yes, sir. So he's gonna
very, very cool.
The email.
All right. So yes, we've got more things coming in. I will be putting Pitter Patter up on auction as well. I've got
I thought you were saving Pitter Patter.
I'm going to put it up there, and then I will beg Tina. I'll try and stay in her.
You're gonna donate something and beg for some, Meredith.
I know, it sounds terrible, right?
Meredith, where's the sacrifice? What's the donation?
Oh,
it's not a donation. God, how about I'll mail you mine after I read them.
Okay, that's fair.
Because like I only read them once, so like
Well,
I'll read mine.
What
I'll
about
mail
kids? Are they
them.
going to enjoy Pitter Patter?
My kids are like only one of mine's into comics, and Pitter Patter's not her bag.
Ah,
so like
is that the one that does the art?
Yeah, she prefers the Eastern style stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And some of her stuff is going to be going up as NFTs very soon.
It is.
Yes, it's going to be good stuff. You're right. That was slimy. I'm not begging for free stuff. I'll donate from my personal collection. I've got tons of stuff that I could donate.
Yes, Dee and I have to go through all our stuff too.
Yeah.
And
it's not that I don't want them. I mean, they're in my collection for a reason, but I think it's a good cause. I think it's worthy.
For sure.
And you know what's funny is that I've had at least 2 people contact me and say, "Hey, this would be great for like around Christmas time too." I'm like, "Dude, this is a lot of work."
Right.
But it might be something that we could organize with perhaps Russell Allen for comic books for kids.
For sure.
You know, because we do have an item that we want to put up for auction.
We do.
And we haven't talked about it and we haven't shared anything. It's on the down low because it's really super cool.
It's super, super cool.
It is super, super cool.
So many super, super cool people are involved in it.
I can't wait to share that. So that might be a great opportunity to do something around Christmas time for the comic book for kids. We have to talk to Russell Allen. Nothing is set in stone. It's just we're just tossing ideas out there. But if this goes well, we may do something seasonally. Who knows? Or dependent on need. You know, people are like, well, why Luke Stone? Well, I mean, I have a personal connection with him. And I know that there are a lot of people out there who need, but I also know his story a little bit more intimately than anybody else's. So that's how that works. But this is not a new idea, you guys. If you know somebody, pay it forward and launch something like this for your friends, you know, and people that you know intimately who could really use a leg up and some help. You know, sometimes all it takes is a little bit of a boost to get you over a hurdle. And I've said this time and again, if you are in a good place where you are confident in what you're doing and you're secure in your pathway, it is a lot easier for you at that point to reach a hand out and help somebody else. So please do that. Pay it forward. Hit the button. Subscribe where you can. We share links out for a lot of people. We share links out. I'm going to say it again. For a lot of people.
A lot of people.
Wouldn't it be nice if every once in a while they came back and hit the button?
They are now. Every once in a while. Every once in a while, you're starting to feel that love come back, and it's good.
That's nice. We like those people.
For sure. For sure.
And when we get pet just a little bit, Sam and George know this. You get pet just a little bit, you will run a mile for them. You know, like seriously, that's how that works.
Like, you accidentally made my curated list again today.
Oh,
look at that.
Accidentally on purpose. Yes. And so that's right. Hit the button, dagnammit. That's Sam over there.
Do you want to smile?
Who wants to smile?
Rowan.
Bah humbug.
Wave.
We're going to see a mystery hand. Hi. as they crawl across the floor, hiding behind mom. What else have we got, Nita? We have Mog tonight. Next week is jam-packed.
Yeah, next week on the 1st, we have Karen Nicole at 2 p.m. We have the guys from Bigfoot Knows Karate on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. We have, and then let's see, on the 3rd is the end of Snowpaw. So, and on the 4th, we have Mike Barron at 9 p.m. and
Thin Blue Line over on Indiegogo.
Blue Line over on Indiegogo. And then on the 5th, we have Tina and Rodney. I think Tina's coming again.
Oh, that would be cool.
She needs to come.
Mommy.
Yes, absolutely. So yeah, next week is jam-packed, and I'm also trying to schedule a Geek Speak with somebody. Details on that. I don't know how I'm going to fit that into the schedule. It's already crazy, but we'll see what happens.
Like she's going to kill me in my sleep.
Who?
That kid. Did y'all see that? That's kind of creepy.
I didn't see it.
Suspect number 1 if something happens to me. I'm getting the glare.
Oh boy. Are they looking for food? Is that it? No.
No. We're mad right now because we're not getting our way.
Yes. To the little children out there. You have a parent. They are not your friend. Okay.
Nope. I am not your friend.
They have some rules. You know what's funny is when my kids were little, I had rules and I had laws. The rules, you could bend them a little bit. Laws, nah.
Rules are flexible. Laws are not.
They are not. And so that was the key. And also telling them I'm not your friend. I am your parent. And it was one of those things I don't like saying because I said so. That to me, when my parents said that to me, felt like that was a non-argument.
No, see, now let me tell you something. I tried to be that way. I tried so hard. Chris and I swore we would never say because we said so, because the kids are people and they deserve explanation and answer. That lasted for about 5 years into the 3rd kid. And then it's like, okay, you get one little explanation. And after that, it's because I said so. And then after that, it's you better fucking listen.
See, now if it was a question, because I remember driving my parents batshit crazy with why they would try and answer, and I would ask why, and I was like, okay, how do I not do that with my kids? Because I know they're my kids. I know that they're going to come at me with that, right? With why? So I'd be like, well, let's look it up.
And that's why I have Alexa.
Let's look it up. Or, hey, it's okay, and it was okay for me to say, I don't know the answer. I didn't want to be the one that knows everything, okay? And I still, to this day, I'm like, I don't want to be the smartest person in the room.
But you always are.
No, I don't want to be there. I want to be in a room where I can learn from somebody else. And there's always something to be learned from everybody, right? But I don't want to be the smartest one in the room ever. And so for my kids, it was okay for me to say, I don't know. Let's look it up. I think that's important, just to be kind of an example. It's like, you don't have to be a know-it-all. No, you don't have to be right all the time. Hey, a little bit of humbleness goes a long way. We have to get out of here. Shoot. Do we have any more bumps?
There are no more necessary bumps. We are
Yes. So if you are interested in any of our services, you can actually go over to RAGINAVC.com and you'll see in the menu that we have services.
You have to look for those because right now, if you go to RAGINAVC.com, it opens straight away into the auction page and all of the. But if you can click up at the top on the little stuff, you can find us.
You'll see in the menu that it has some of our services and things like that. So we have a lot. I mean, we do editing. We do promotional things. We make videos, build websites, all kinds of stuff. So if there's anything you need, let us know. And our focus is going to be on promotions right now and this auction.
Oh,
So
and another thing, if anybody is interested in helping out in another way with Luke's family, they are reaching out looking for a letterer for Hybrid Sun
thank you. I know I was forgetting
3.
something. Mhm.
I am trying to find someone. We're not asking for free work, but it will be a lower pay than a letterer would be deserving of, probably. But they definitely need some help, as Luke can't do it himself right now.
Mhm. And this is for the third book in the second story arc. So that is, and part of the reason I think that he's having problems with, and I don't mind talking about this a little bit because I'm, like I said, I'm comic book religion agnostic. I don't care, but he is CG. He is Comicsgate.
So we need a Comicsgate letterer
Somebody who
or
is
a CG friendly
Yeah.
letterer to work with us.
And I don't know why that's an issue. I mean, work is work.
Right.
That's how I feel about it. And like I said, I don't care what your comic book religion is. I don't care your politics or who you sleep with or anything like that. Our policy here is, because we are, a leg of what we do is media. And
don't be an asshole. That's the policy.
That's
don't
the
be
policy.
An asshole.
Don't be an asshole. That's really easy, right? It should be, but yeah. So he is looking for a letterer. I'm glad you mentioned it, Nita, because I know I was forgetting something. If you're interested, it is a paid job. It might be discounted, but we're trying to help him as
right
much
now.
as possible.
We're looking at $20 a page.
Yeah.
Unless somebody wants to donate towards that too, we could set something up for that. Donations towards paying Luke's letterer. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get him in.
Yeah, but actually, if you could help spread the word for that too, I don't know. With Nita and I, with our experience the last couple of years within the industry, it's kind of it's made us question a little bit about how much community is out there. And for me, that's kind of tough, because ever since my iVillage days, which was back in the 90s, I have been part of online communities, as a moderator, as a mentor, as a teacher, friend, and everything. Building up community engagement has been my thing for a really long time. So I've seen some stuff that makes me question the community, but I've also seen enough where people are reaching a hand out and saying, I can help, or I can boost you. And those are the people that I lean more toward, because they have that pay it forward in their DNA. I don't know that it's something that can be trained, especially if you're looking at the world as like it's mine, instead of ours. Me, mine, I. When I hear language like that, it makes me pause now. And I don't know that I like that necessarily, but it makes me a little bit more careful and wary with who I work with. And so, kind of take that to heart, if you will. Think about it and kind of reflect. But on that note, we have to get out of here. We have a podcast.
I got to start
tonight.
dinner. We got a podcast later.
I got to clean my kitchen. We got stuff to do. So hopefully you guys will tune in this evening at 9 p.m. Eastern. We've got Rob Multeri and Mog Park this evening. It'll be a fun interview. We had a great one last night. We have some great interviews that are evergreen, except for maybe the last 15 minutes. Yeah, well, we'll mention their Kickstarter or their Indiegogo or whatever it is that they're working on. But for the most part, we love to talk about the creative journey, some of the pitfalls and some of the challenges and how to overcome them. So tune in, get over there, subscribe, and watch some of the old episodes. There are some really cool people that we've had in the hot seat. On that note, you guys, we got to get out of here. We will talk to you this evening. And if not, we'll see you tomorrow. Hey, Nita.
Yo.
I guess we need to get out of here.
Yeah.
Final words.
Throw my dudes.
Bye, guys. Hey there. This is Meredith Loughran with RAGIN. And I wanted to let you know that we encourage and promote independent creators and their projects through organic interaction, consultations, and more. Visit Nita and me at RAGINAVC.com for details and contact information. Hit the button.